Good morning, everyone. It's Penelope, and I'm here to show you the week to week budget organizational ideas that I'm picking up and that I'm utilizing and that I have had, but I wanted to show you when you're living check to check, how can you make it more organized and pleasurable? Whether it's, and you want it to be visual. Sometimes people they know what it is. Okay, I know what it is. Make it visual. Make your goals and your needs and the realities visual in order to get out of debt or to stay on a budget. Because I'm telling you, this is phenomenal. And I'm going to show you this. And I'm sorry about the lighting, but this is more important than my face. That's more important than my face. So I know you can't see my face real good, but you can see this, and that's all that's important. Okay, so first of all, we're going to start off with, this is representative. Oh, shoot. Watch me knock it all over the place. Really? Okay. This is representative of my freezer door. Okay? On my freezer door, I have my little whiteboard, I have my bills, and I have a little notebook. Now, there's other things on my freezer, but this right here are my important budget, check to check needs. And I'm going to tell you, I do this every week. I change this up. And this here shows my this week's bills, what the total is for the week. It shows me that I need to pay my property tax November 3rd. I need a water heater. It shows me that I still need cat litter. And now I know I need stamps. I need a folding table. And then it has my to-do. I need to get my chicken coops put together, my fencing up. I need to get out in the garden. And I also need to start packing up for that flea market that I'm going to do. And it also down here tells me that I want to get a deep freeze. So what I'm going to put here on this deep freeze thing is every time I find a price, I'm going to put it here and I'm going to compare it as I research my deep freezes. I would prefer used and close to home and someone that may just need 50 bucks, 75 bucks and have an old deep freeze. I'm going to talk to my neighbor. He might sell me one for 100 bucks, 50 bucks, whatever. We'll start low. We're going to start low. And it's right down the hill. And hopefully we can measure up this door and get it in here and put it right here where this table is. My cats can put their baskets on a freezer. Because the one in the bedroom, I don't know how long it's going to last. It's starting to freeze up and I've got a lot of food in there and we need to get that going. Okay, so this right here is my kitchen Bible. And I go to it every day. I make sure I look. Now, something about this week's bills that I noticed is that my major telephone and my Duke are at the same time, and then my 3-month water bill came in. So I'm looking at the total, and it's $328.22. Now, we just established that without overtime, I make $377.25. Okay. Like 50 bucks? Less? There ain't no way. I'm not going to live on 50 bucks. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to call Duke. And number one, I'm going to ask for an extension. Okay? And number two, I'm going to see if they can put my billing date 1 week later. Now, it used to be that way, and I don't know why it has come up in the ranks. But I'm going to see if they can put me a week later. Just maybe, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, maybe exactly a week later. So that way I don't have these two major bills on the same week. Now I think that it's going to hit on another small bill, which would be fine because I think that's when the Sears bill would be the next cycle, and we're paying the minimum right now, so that's going to be okay. So I think that if we could get the Duke bill changed 1 week later in our billing system, I think that would be perfect. Now, I'm pretty sure that the electric companies are okay with that because they want you to pay your bill. Now, what's the difference if they make me pay 1 week early or 1 week later? I don't know. So we're going to call them and find out. I will let you know how that works out. So if you have a similar situation, just call your electric company and say, hey, this bill's coming on the same day as this bill, and I'm trying to save money, and I need you to put my bill a week later or a week earlier or wherever in the month. And we're going to see if it works out for us. So anyway, freezer door, great organizational skills for me to start out with. Of course, these are just representative of bills. Amy, representatives. These are representatives. Because I can't put the whole bill on here. It's too small. But anyway, representatives. I always have representatives. Right, Amy? Okay. Now, something else that I have and that I do and that I started keeping was my homesteading binder. Now, I've also added in the front of this homesteading binder my debt. Okay? I've added my debt. I've added what my money situations are. And also I put in this little pencil holder, my new account, my debtor's account that will be my farm account. So I've got this all in one because number one, I can't have a farm if I'm in debt. I want to have the farm on the up and up. And so we're going to start with this. And I did name my little farm Jackson Acres. I know, it's so original, right? I figured my husband would like it better if it had his last name on it, since I'm reminded constantly that this was Jackson property. So anyway, I'm going to show you something else I picked up, and I'm loving it. I'm really new to it, and I'm not like all fancy and everything, but I love this thing. Look what it says. A goal without a plan is just a wish. And you know that's true. You know, you can dream up anything, but if you don't act on it and you don't have a goal to get there, it is just a wish. And my goal is to be debt-free, to have this farm started, and to live a really good life and maybe be able to quit my major job and have maybe a couple part-time jobs so that I can focus on my life. And if I get grandchildren, grandbabies, hello, and you know who you are. So anyway, starting the farm is basically for that. The chickens, obviously, you know, we want to sell some eggs, but I want fresh eggs. And I don't know anyone around here who sells eggs and they promise you that they're not going to be developed. Ew. They don't promise you that they have fed them the most organic foods that they can and free range them and treat them well and make them happy. My chickens are going to be spoiled, so that's another reason why I want to get out of debt so I can have a lot of chickens. Ladies, gentlemen. So anyway, this here is my new budgeting Bible, and I'm hoping that I can keep up with it, and it's something that I probably will have to struggle with because I'm just not a writer of things. But anyway, I got this at our Family Dollar / dollar store, Dollar Tree in the other town. I just had to walk in and see what was going on. And I found this and I was like, I really like that because I really do have goals. And goals are very important when you're trying to get out of debt or when you're trying to start something. So anyway, in this little pouch right here, that's the penny list for Tuesday. Don't tell anyone. Don't tell anyone you got penny list. Okay, so I kind of skipped the index pages because I'm really not, I don't know, I'm not going to be that organized yet. I mean, I may go back and do something. And then I put some special dates in here. Obviously, the flea market that I'm going to sell my stuff at, and then my mom's birthday, my daughter's birthday. Got them there. And then there's this page that I can write stuff in that, you know, just haven't yet. I don't know. Okay, and then I skipped all of this stuff because I'm just not. I'm sure I will get into it, and I'm going to start watching some YouTube videos about journals and planners, and I'm going to try to get some ideas on how to do it. You know, I've sat through a couple of them, and I'm just like, oh my god, stickers and all of that. Are you freaking kidding me? Well, I've used a couple stickers already, but just like the September sticker, and then this little sticker to hold this little list on. My cat is up on top of the door, and she's causing some trouble. Come on, baby. Get down. Come on. Get down. You little doofus. You got up there. Come on, here, I'll move your basket. Sometimes you just want to love them more. Okay, so what I did was this here was a blank months, a monthly thing. So I do have the dates circled where I'm going to the flea market, so that way they're in red. And then I started October down here, so that way it finished off those 5 weeks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's our 5 weeks right there. There's our 5 weeks. And then of course back here it has some goals, and the goals that I put in here: weekly deposit in debt account. That is a goal. Increase my product sales and my customers, which means kind of talk to more people at work and say, hey, do you need anything? Do you want anything? And I'm telling you, the customers that I have, or a couple of them, are really, really loyal, and they just come to me, hey, I need this, I need that, get it for me. And I'm like, okay. And then I've got a couple that have slacked off a little bit, and I'm not sure if maybe they've learned how to dig the sales, and I'm all for that. Learn. But I'm not sure what's going on there with a couple of my customers, so I need to start broadening my customer base. But I did have one yesterday that told me that I did fantastic on her first order, and she's ready for an order for next week. Oh! Anyway, so this little list that I have posted in here is everything that I'm going to take to the flea market that I have to start packing up this week. I mean, I'm going to start packing this week. My to-do is my chicken coop, my fall garden, and obviously get ready for the flea market. So, I don't know. Let's see, what else did I do here? Oh, I did this one, and I'm pretty sure you're supposed to do these pages week to week, but I didn't. I used this one as like the special events and little odds and ends. And then I did this one for my meal list, my meal plan for all of the weeks. So I don't know if you can see this or not. Can you see that? Isn't that awesome? And then I just divided them up. So I'm not going to do the monthly meal plan. I'm going to do it by the week. Because number one, in my household, it all depends upon temperature. If it is too hot, I am not baking. No. And if it's super hot, we're going to have cold salad ideas like tuna salad, chicken salad, egg salad, stuff like that with a salad, and maybe a sandwich. BLTs, something like that. So until we start getting really, really cool, I can't really do this. But next week's meal list, and what I did was I found these. I found these little notes, and they also stick on the refrigerator. So if you wanted to post that on the refrigerator, you could, and just write it down and then rip them off. But I'm still going to post on my cabinet. So what I'm going to do is post this on my cabinet like this. You can see I have all my meals. For Monday, we're going to have tuna casserole and salad. Tuesday, tacos. Then Wednesday, we'll have leftovers and salad. Thursday, I'm going to make chicken stir fry and rice. Then Friday, we'll have soup, salad, and sandwich. And then, of course, Saturday will be leftovers. And Sunday, I'm thinking will be like oven snacks and salad, because I'm not going to be here Saturday and Sunday until later on in the evening, probably late in the evening. And that's kind of scary to me to be out that late. But anyway, there'll be leftovers in there, and then I have some oven snacks. So there's all kinds of stuff to throw together really quickly. And I'm not going to do my meal prep that following Sunday. This Sunday on here, I'm not doing meal prep. I'm going to make it for Monday morning. So anyway, this here is my meal prep that I'll be doing tomorrow. Okay. I'm going to make a large salad. I'm going to do the tuna casserole. I'm going to make the taco meat. And I'm going to start the chicken stir fry. And the only thing I'm going to do with this chicken stir fry is just cut up the chicken. I'll probably cook the chicken, cut up the chicken, roll it in a baggie, throw it in the freezer, because I've already got the vegetables cut up, and then my savor bags. So these will be posted on my cabinet door for next week. And I did just leave them in here because I haven't posted them yet. Okay. Anyway, whenever you get one of these little journal things, they're just so cool because I started looking through it. I'm like, oh, well, okay. They also have in here a project page. I don't know if you can see that or not. It's a project page. So I can put all my little projects in there. Okay. How cool is that? Of course, chicken coops and chickens, and then the garden, and then my payoff debt. So that's like the major projects. And then over here on the other one, I've got stockpile and pantry organization because we need to get everything organized before winter. I want to pull all of the old products out and rotate them to where we can get to them and put all of the upcoming products, new soups, new whatevers into the back area. So I need to get organized on my pantries and so on and so forth. So this is just a little something that I really, really think that you all could have fun with. And, you know, you can find like all of these little magnet papers for your refrigerator. But I really think this one is going to go on the refrigerator. And then I'll just use these to make my lists and my meal lists. So I hope that didn't bore you too much, but organization, freezer, door, or refrigerator, big must. I love my little tiny board, even though it's kind of a crappy one. So this right here, I will probably get a better one for my refrigerator and probably about the same size. And what I'll do is I'll make definite lines on it with a Sharpie and make absolute things. So that way when I start wiping, I don't have to wipe everything off and put everything else back on. So y'all have a good day, and I'm going to get some overtime. Yay, finally, for next week. So that'll give me another, I don't know, $100 for next week, and that throw that into my debtor account. So y'all have a great day, and I will probably see you tomorrow with something. I don't know. If I can get the camera working to where I can show you, maybe I'll show you what my food prep is going to be and what I've done. Bye, y'all.